The prolonged absence of President Paul Biya of Cameroon has sparked rumors that he may have died in a military hospital in France. Now, he was seen for the last time during the China Africa Summit in September. This is the last time that whether it's Cameroonian or people in the world have seen President Paul Biya of Cameroon. He is very old. Let me just play this video for you. Yeah, this is for the last time that people have actually saw Paul Biya. Now, where the rumor comes from is now the speculation followed Biya's extended absence after the China Africa summit in September, where he was expected to return to Cameroon immediately afterwards. So he did not come back. He is currently 91 or 92 years old, and he has been in power for 42 years. He assumed power in November 1982. Currently, he is the second longest serving president in Africa, which is, of course, he's not a royal family or anything. So you can say that he's the longest serving non-royal national leader globally also, and the oldest head of state, 91 years old. Imagine 91 or 92 exactly. Now, just to share something with you, the Cameroonian president, Paul Biya, it's actually a news. Most of the time, he's like an absent president. Most of the time, he's not in town or he's not in the country. What is like usually when heads of states leave the country, it's a news. But for Cameroon, when Paul Biya comes in Cameroon, that's where it becomes as a news. Now the rumor suggests that France is considering installing Biya's eldest son, Frank Emmanuel Biya, as his successor for continuity. Of course, this is for continuity of exploitation by the French government so that they have another errand boy in the country that will implement what is suitable for French policy, for French government. So the French government, the rumors has it that already preparing, it's not news that this older serving African heads of states have, we call them like political dynasties. They prepare their eldest son to take power from them. Usually they send them to a military academy in China or wherever in the West, and they serve also in the same political party that that heads of state is serving. And usually when that heads of state by any means is removed, whether it's a natural death or something, then the son will replace the father. So that there you have it. That's why we call it political dynasty. Now, Cameroonian on social media are sharing different views. There are those who are happy now this political dynasty led by Paul Biya is ended, so it's a fresh beginning. And there are others also who are who are expecting the son will resume or will take power. Now, this is one guy in on social media shared this on X. This is how it reads. Paul Biya ruled Cameroon for 42 years and almost destroyed the country. Now he is dead, and France is doing everything possible to make his eldest son, Frank Emmanuel Biya, his successor. Now, another one says, this is nothing new. He hasn't been running the country for a while. Now, the speculation has intensified. The government's silence has fueled public uncertainty regarding Cameroon's political future. Now, the absence of official statement or update on Biya'S health has led to a widespread speculation, with some reports claiming he is either recovering in Switzerland or hospitalized in France. Now, there is also an open letter to the government, to the authorities, written by lawyer Christian Nitimbane, asking the whereabouts of the president. He, quote, if he is on vacation, say so. If he is sick, say that too. Quote close. This is in terms of aimed at to ease public concerns. Now, the absence of the president has dominated the media coverage right now, raising anxiety among citizens regarding political stability after his 42-year reign. What will happen? Cameroon is not really that peaceful country. You have this Anglophone and Francophone divide, and they have been fighting. In fact, it's a forgotten conflict in the continent. So all that, as you have seen, the French government is preparing to restore his son as a successor, but will the people accept it? So it will be creating a chaos in the country, or a conflict, a potential conflict. Opinions now on social media are divided. Some users suspect that France aims to bring Biya'S son Emmanuel as a successor, while others believe Cameroon is on the verge of liberation from Biya'S prolonged rule. Now, according to Cameroon Concord, a political framework may already be in place to facilitate the transition, with Biya'S brother-in-law, Robert Nikili, positioned to serve as an interim president. However, opposition leader like Maurice Kamto may mobilize to contest any dynastic succession attempts, advocating for democratic reforms. Biya has been Cameroon's president since November 6, to be specific, 1982, following his role as a prime minister from 1975 to 1982. Now, just to give you a bit of a background, how Paul Biya came to power, he just like most of presidents or heads of states in Africa, he came to power through a coup. Now, he is a native of Cameroon from the south. Biya rose rapidly as a bureaucrat under President Ahmadou Ahidjo in the 1960s, as Secretary General of the presidency from 1968 to 1975, and then from 1975 to 1982 as a prime minister. Then he succeeded Ahidjo, the president, upon the president's resignation in 1982. Then in 1983 to 1984, he staged attempted coup in which he eliminated all of his major rivals, and he became heads of state, or the president of Cameroon, and he is still there 42 years. Can you imagine? Now, there are those heads of states in Africa currently whom we call, who are running a political dynasty. Now, to mention few, it will be good actually. Actually, the first longest serving president right now, ahead of Paul Biya, is the Equatorial Guineas of Theodore Obiang Ngoma Umbasogo. Teodoro Obiang. So he is just by 1 year older than, in terms of the number of years he has ruled. He is 43 43 years in power. The next you have, of course, the second one is the second longest serving president in the continent is Paul Biya, and then you have Republic of Congo's Denis Nguesso, 40 year as we speak. Actually, Obiang Mbasango of Equatorial Guinea, he 45 years right now. 44 years, it must be 45 or 44 years. And then the Paul Biya, 42 years. Denis Ongweso of Republic Congo, 40 years. You have Uganda's Yoweri Museveni, 38 years. And the Kingdom of Swatini, King Mswati, 38 years, also same as around also Museveni. And Eritrea's president around 31, 33 right now, 31, 30, no, not 31, 32 or 33. Eritrea's president Isaias Afwerki. So these are the longest serving presidents in the continent. Yeah, so that was it. Whether Paul Biya has died or not, it's something that the Cameroon authority has to confirm to the people. But to reflect on it, what I can say is that the people, the citizens, have the right to know the whereabouts of the heads of their head of state. So the government has the obligation to reveal or to give update on the health of Paul Biya or on his whereabouts. That's something. Otherwise, you're just leading. You're not doing. You might, the government of Cameroon might be trying to hide something, but you are also leading, like you're making it open for the people to speculate, and that will lead to, in the absence of any confirmed or any official statement from the government, that will lead to chaos, or if any, because there's no statement from the government, so people can organize and mobilize. Yeah, let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this latest breaking from Cameroon? Hello, Amir Kahan. Hello, madam. Where are you from? I'm from Ethiopia, but I'm an African, born in Ethiopia, as I always born in Ethiopia, as I always describe myself. So thank you for tuning in. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that so far. Give it a like if you find it informative enough what we bring you here, and share the video. Do not keep the knowledge and information to yourself. It will also help our YouTube algorithm. You can also support us, which we really welcome, through our PayPal account. You can find it in the description section. Thanks again, and let us hear from you. What do you think of this? Bye-bye.